This is the Mistress Carrie Situation Report for July 20th, 2023. Your daily entertainment headlines, industry info, and everything rock. Sinister Gates from Avenged Sevenfold was injured on stage last night in Mansfield, Massachusetts, on the band's headlining tour with Alexis on Fire. The injury forced Sinister Gates to perform the rest of the show backstage at the concert. No further information was available at the time of this recording. Creed's first public appearance performance in over a decade got announced yesterday. The band are getting back together to headline the Summer of '99 cruise in 2024. They'll be joined by fellow hitmaker bands like Three Doors Down, Buckcherry, Tonic, Fuel, Vertical Horizon, The Verve Pipe, Tantric, Dishwalla, 9 Days, and Veruca Salt's Louise Post. The cruise will be hosted by Eddie Trunk and the stars of Access TV's The Power Hour. Dogstar, the 90s alt-rock band featuring Keanu Reeves, are officially back with a new song, a new album, and a bunch of tour dates. Their new single, Everything Turns Around, is out now. The track will appear on the band's first album in 20 years, Somewhere Between the Power Lines and Palm Trees, which is set for release on October 6th. The band are also set to launch a tour later this summer on the West Coast before they head to Japan and then another leg of North American dates at the end of the fall. That includes a stop at the Paradise Rock Club in Boston on December 14th. Tickets for the tour go on sale tomorrow. Microsoft's historic $69 billion acquisition of video game publisher Activision Blizzard has just cleared one of its biggest hurdles. A U.S. federal judge has refused to grant an injunction to stop the deal, finding it unlikely that Microsoft will target its competition by withholding Activision Blizzard's games from rivals like Sony. The concerns are primarily centered around Activision Blizzard's phenomenally popular game, the Call of Duty franchise. According to the Associated Press, Marilyn Manson will plead no contest to misdemeanor simple assault related to an alleged incident with a videographer during a 2019 concert at the Bank of New Hampshire Pavilion in New Hampshire. Manson was charged with 2 misdemeanor counts of simple assault after a videographer accused the singer of spitting and blowing his nose on her. The second charge will be dismissed as negotiated by the plea deal. As part of the no contest plea, Manson will pay $1,200 in a fine and serve 20 hours of community service for the nose blowing offense. Back in May of 2021, the Guilford Police Department announced that they had an active arrest warrant for Marilyn Manson in connection with the incident that occurred in August of 2019. Greta Van Fleet are set to open for Metallica a few times coming up in 2024, and Sam Kiska has revealed what Lars Ulrich had previously told him about getting older during a recent interview with Billboard. Greta Van Fleet, who are set to release their third studio album tomorrow called Starcatcher, have played shows with Metallica over the last few years. Sam Kiska said, quote, "Consistency and longevity. You have to have a lot of passion to be able to do something for so long and to be so good at it. I've talked to Lars about getting older. He says, quote, I have to work 5 times as hard to just even get to the level that I was decades ago." Vocalist Josh Kiska said, but he's a perfectionist. They're all that kind of way. They're all perfectionists. They take what they do very seriously. Alice Cooper has just released a new song called White Line Frankenstein, the latest song from his upcoming album, Road. The track features Rage Against the Machine and Audioslave guitarist Tom Morello, who also co-wrote the song. "If you're a truck driver who's been out there a long time, you rule the road," said Alice Cooper. In this song, this surreal tough guy is driving on white lines for his whole life, and he's probably doing white lines. So White Line Frankenstein could be his CB handle. It's monstrous, and it's definitely a stage song. Netflix has pulled its cheapest ad-free plan from the U.S. and the U.K. The streaming giant support page in both countries reveals that the $9.99 per month basic tier is no longer available for new or rejoining members. As of now, there are only 3 options for newer returning subscribers: a $6.99 a month standard with ads plan, a $15.49 standard tier, and a $19.99 premium plan. Metallica have teamed up with Universal Music Group's Mercury Studios to produce a documentary about their superfans. Mercury Studios has put out an open casting call for those that want to be considered for the feature. The filmmakers are looking for big personalities, unique characters, and unexpected stories from Metallica fans who consider Metallica to be their favorite band, calling them real fifth member types. All stories and walks of life are welcome and encouraged to reach out. The band said, quote, "We're looking for the broadest range of different kinds of fans for this. We want to show the vast influence Metallica has on the world." And that's your sit rep. For more details on all of the stories, check the links in the show notes of this episode. And don't forget to follow and subscribe to the Mistress Carrie Podcast. New full-length episodes come out every Wednesday. Episode 163 featuring George Thorogood is available now.